Back here on another episode. How we doing out there, outside gang? How's everybody's week? I know it can't be going that well because gas is still rising. Gas has got me ready to crawl everywhere I go. No, seriously, I'm at a point right now where I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a scooter. Not an electric scooter either. I'm talking about a razor scooter. Like, I'd rather just use my calf muscles at this point because it's getting out of control. But now let's talk about what's going on in the city. First off, I want to tap in and say shout out to one of my favorite YouTubers. I got to put y'all on because I don't know if y'all know, but I know y'all probably heard of Bubba 100. He's killing in the industry, really killing on the YouTube. But I want to shout out one of my favorite YouTubers also, and that's my guy NotiCuz. Because let me tell you about my boy Naughty, right? He's a slept on brand. He makes music that's pretty good, but more importantly, he is hilarious. And when we start talking about being actually funny, it starts with your demeanor, your look. And once you see Naughty, the first thing you'll do is laugh because he has braids that are the funniest things you've ever seen. No, that's what I'm saying, go. It starts with being funny off the rip. If you see his braids, he has these like little braids. They are hilarious. And once you get down to the braids and the fact that he will violate anybody's space with these little braids, just think about little braids just all in your face. Like, that alone is crazy. So, I want to talk, we're going to definitely shout out to my boy NotiCuz. He's killing on YouTube right now. Go see him literally invading your favorite rapper's private space. So definitely shout out to my boy NotiCuz. Let's talk about also, switching gears real quick. Let's talk about while we on people that we, hate. You know who really really irks me? And and as outside gang, all light skinned niggas irk me. But you know who I want to put in the light skinned nigga irks me list right with Davies? I gotta add my boy Stone Harden, yo. I'm sick of, yeah, I know what you're saying. Wait, what Stone Harden do? Nothing! He didn't do nothing. That's the point. That's why I'm sick of light skinned niggas. You just wake up every day, just trying to. I'm still hard and I'm light skinned. I'm always have a bunch of girls. So what? Like for real. As brown skin is, you know what I had to do to get girls? Be good at homework, Stone. Be able to get both of us a slice of pizza. So I don't really know, Stone. I don't really feel you all the time with this shit y'all got going on. Now, I will say the music, my boy, is coming out great. Stone Harden music is coming out good. But that's my problem. I want to see him face adversity. You know what I mean? Like, don't you hate like the license like Davies? Like, it's like, of course you went to jail and you did this and you played against. So what? Try doing all of that and being ugly. You know what I mean? I don't really want to hear that shit. Stone Harden, my boy's got new music out right now. It's doing pretty well. But, I'm for the people. I'm for the brown skin, dark skin brothers who really had it hard growing up. You know what I mean? Really snotty nose, called you African booty scratcher. I don't even know what that really meant. Like, why would I scratch an African's booty just because I'm dark skinned? That don't even make sense to me. But this is what we had to go through. Y'all remember. And while we're in the subjects of talking about the city, we got shout out to Chloe from Talk of the Town. She got a write-up in the Daily News. It was pretty much like 6 pages long, all in fine print. I couldn't read all that shit. But it was a groundbreaking, legendary move for the platform. Big shout-outs to Chloe. Big shout-outs to Talk of the Town. And expanding and progressing. Yeah, y'all slept on this blog area. Y'all slept on what platforms could do and how they could elevate the game. And as one of those people who've seen Kobe and seen how she's pioneering and working for everything she's getting, everybody got to start working. Everybody got to start working hard. We got to start working hard. Everybody's got to push people. It's got to be a competition. That's why I don't mind competition. I love competition. I love looking at people as competition, even if we're not in the same round. You know, I think this new age youth, y'all shade from competition. My age, we love competition. We live competition. So that is what I theorize and like to acknowledge and like to see Kobe and all these platforms, and who just not just pages, but are actually out there helping grow and promote and do things for these artists. And not just Kobe, but shout out to all the platforms and all of the bloggers and everybody pushing the culture. What else we got? Yo, Outside Gang. Yo, he responded. You know who I'm talking about. Oh yeah. The guy, Mr. West Indian part of Delaware. You know who I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the albino rhino. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Mr. Jersey Drill himself. He responds to us about our exposure of him being a clout chaser. And y'all, what did he do? I fell into his hands. Y'all, he laughed at us, y'all. He laughed at us. Because that is what a clout chaser wants. More exposure. And no matter how sick, twisted, demented, unmoral, unjust, improper, out of line the clout chase may be, people are gonna do it. And Jersey Drill is one of those guys. So Outside Gang, we lost that one. And that'll be the last time we bait and take bait like that again. And also, you know, but while we're talking about things outside, what also happened? Oh, Dreamville happened in North Carolina. Bunch of stars, bunch of artists. Be Love, Fabio was in North Carolina. It was dope to see. Got, you know, tapped in. I was tapping in with a lot of my favorite underground on the come up NC artists, Juice Lord, etc. And seeing and being able to tap into some of these guys like I always do. I spoke with XLTLP in the DMs, and we want to get XL. We want to get XL on the show. Now, you know, the thing about XL, love XL, she's one of those artists who also has different lanes, always grinding, but always puts a first. And she's like a real creative, real musician. That, like, if XL was in a bigger market, she'd be stomping on you dudes' necks right now. But I want to have one of those conversations like I had on Big Mouth. You know, when we shut the place down, you know how we did. When we were crazy on Big Mouth. Well, I want to have one of those tough conversations with XL. Hoping she comes on the show so we could really have some of those tough convos about the industry and coming up in North Carolina and the market of North Carolina, because it is a smaller market, but I still feel though the artists aren't taking the correct steps. And as you've seen, they've had over the years, we had the baby, we've had Moray, Stunning for Vegas. They've had some guys really come out, and then they got some up and comers that are wild and shy from Nick Trey. Just 704 Peso, 704 Chop. Like, there's dudes that are really doing their thing. But I would love to sit down and have some of these tough conversations with some of the artists who really are really creative, but just don't have or aren't taking the necessary steps to put themselves into a bigger market. So yeah, shout out to XL, shout out to XL TAOP, and would definitely hope that she could come on the show and we could lock in with her. And last but not least, Outside Gang, we got in contact. Scott Morris contacted us, and Scott Morris has told us we're going to be doing something with Days Summit. If you don't know, now you know. New York City's version of South by Southwest is going down this April, I believe 21st. It is going to be Day Summit is hosted and thrown by an organization, and Scott Morris is one of the people we believe spearheading this event, this festival. It's going to be huge. It's going to be something you don't want to miss. If you're a city person and you're trying to figure out how to get in the loop, or you've been trying to figure out how to get loopy and don't understand you want to be here. I don't want to hear any Outside Gang artists, creators who talk about not being loopy or wanting to be more in the loop, and they not at the Day Summit. You do not want to miss history. It's going to be serious. We just waiting on Scott Morris to even tell us what position. I'm a little jealous. I was hoping we get our own stage, but there's always next year. You feel me? So Outside Gang, we're gonna keep our hopes high, but we'll definitely be all outside all of Day Summit event. Tap in with us. We outside. We're doing drops. We're giving everybody drops. Whoever we see, we posting. So Outside Gang, if you there, you better be there. Tap in with us. We in the building. It's your favorite guy, Jungle Time. We back here on the first episode of a long journey, Outside Gang. It's your favorite guy, Jungle Time. Love y'all. Bow.